All right. This is going to be part 2 of the last video. I stopped it and I don't know how to splice them together, so we're going to do a part 1 and a part 2. So part 2 is the reasoning why I'm staying on the diet. Excuse me, the lifestyle. 50 years of hearing the word diet. This is a new lifestyle. All right, so these are all the no's. No acid reflux or heartburn. Had that every day, every meal. Painful. That alone, I would stay on Carnivore. Absolutely. I got a lot more, but that right there is enough to keep me on Carnivore. Let's see. Broke out tongue. Painful. Like someone had taken a wire brush to it. And I think it had a lot to do with my acid reflux and heartburn combination too. But that was painful. I don't have any issues with my mouth or my tongue or heavy plaque on my teeth like I used to get. Don't get that. Actually, I could probably go days without brushing my teeth, but I still brush my teeth every day. That's not a bad habit to be in. Don't have the smelly breath either, now that I'm thinking about this, because I'm not saying it's probably beautiful, but it isn't like it used to be. Wow. Knock a camel over some days. Okay, next. Let's see. I don't have everyday gas and belching. Now, if I still eat too much pork, ham and brats and all that, I can belch a little bit. And I honestly think that, like it says in the Bible, that the pig is I think it's a foul animal that you're not supposed to eat. But I'm like with y'all. I mean, pork's it's good, but it don't always agree with me. That's probably the one meat that I can say on Carnivore, if I eat too much of, it still don't agree with me. Let's see, no aches and pains. I get up in the morning, I'm a little bit, I still have my ankles that pop and make noise. It freaks my wife out. But I get up, get going within a half an hour, blood flowing and everything. I don't have achy knees, and unless you slept wrong and you have neck pain. I've had those still, but everyday aches and pains I used to get, don't have. I don't have the hunger pains. Like, used to be, if you missed breakfast and you waited till lunch to eat, you would get that nauseous, gut-wrenching hunger pain. You could eat a dang couch if you couldn't get anything else. Yeah, I don't get that. My hunger actually kicks in when I start eating my steak or burgers or whatever I eat. It's kind of weird. But yeah, when, whatever meat that I have on my plate, I'll eat everything. Let's see. All day energy. That's my number one reason. I mean, from the time I get up till I go to bed at midnight or whatever, I've got steady energy all day long. I don't have sugar highs for a good hour and then 2 hour crash and falling asleep after you eat your meal, and it just, I have the same energy all the way through the day. Then you get towards the end of the night, you get a little bit tired, but I mean, it isn't like it used to be. That's all I got. I know that for sure. Okay, now I got a couple that I have theories on, and that let me say on my video here. I haven't done this yet on any of my other videos. That I am no doctor. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I'll say that if you want to entertain yourself, try it. Try the Carnivore. I'm going to tell you right now, give it 90 days. To get the best, started to get the good healing and stuff, depending on what your situation is, give it 3 months. You've abused your body for 40, 50 years. Things ain't going to heal overnight, but your body will heal itself. You can look it up. Your kidneys, regenerate and heal cells and stuff in them, and your liver and your lungs and your skin. You make new skin every 7 to 21 days or something. So my theory is your body will heal itself given the carnivore diet and time. These are the things I'm giving you that I don't have anymore. So this is proof. But I'm no doctor, so don't, make sure you get with your doctor if you can find one that'll listen to you about carnivore. Okay. All right, I'm gonna bring out the embarrassing one. Painful bowel movements. When you get to a certain age, you're going to have hemorrhoids. If you don't, you're one of the few. They're the most painful thing that anybody could go through other than maybe childbirth. And so I'm giving you women, you're doing things that only God created. You're stronger than us men. Trust me, I truly believe that. So this is a shout out to the women that have childbirth. You're unbelievable. But when it comes to the hemorrhoids and bowel movements, I don't have them anymore. Now I know I still have the hemorrhoids, but which the creams and all that stuff never did a thing. They all, it'll do this, and it didn't do a damn thing. So instead of all that fiber that created, I'll say, big bulky things that were the most painful thing to live through, I don't have that anymore. And I tell you what, that should be my number one reason. Because that right there is a pain that is no, and trust me, you don't even want your worst enemy to have. But so really, here's my theory. Our body has 22 feet of small intestine. You can look it up. I may be a foot or two off, but when you eat the carnivore diet, which is pure protein, very little waste, it goes into your whole system through the stomach, which is perfectly acidic, a gallbladder that neutralizes that acidity and goes into your intestine. And from there, it could spend a couple hours, a couple days digesting your food with the good and bad bacteria in it. And when you eat carnivore and all that protein and meat and eggs and fish and chicken and lobster and all that good stuff stays in your system all the way through your intestines that don't need fiber to push it through. So that whole fiber thing is false. I'm going to say it. All that food stays in your system like it should until it comes out when it should, not going like a rabbit eating lettuce and broccoli every day that nothing stays with you. So I think that God created that, 22 feet of intestine wrapped up and stuck in our little lower region of our body. It's just amazing what it does. And I'm going to say it again. You do not need fiber. I've been on this 6 months, and I'm a living proof that you don't need fiber. So, on to my next and last thing is brain fog. Brain fog in the morning. I wake up, I'm alert right now. I don't wake up like I used to, dead dog tired, bouncing off the walls till you get to the restroom. Can't get woke up until you get in the shower and through the shower and a pot of coffee in you. I don't need coffee anymore. You don't need pop, you don't need caffeine, you don't need sugar, you don't need carbs. Trust me. You give this a try, your body will go into ketosis, start burning its own fat for fuel. You'll have all day energy, you won't have brain fog, and you'll feel amazing. My theory on the brain fog is that when you eat all this fat, butter, and animal fat and tallow and all this, let's see, your brain is made up of 70 to 80% cholesterol. The things that they tell us to stay away from all these years. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. I could go on, but I don't want to get myself in trouble. Trust me, do your own due diligence. Study this like I did for months. Take a chance and let your curiosity show you that carnivore does work. Absolutely. So my number one reason, all day energy and all those other problems that I don't have to deal with anymore. Absolutely not going back. I will learn how to make carnivore pizza, carnivore cheesecake, whatever I can make that is carnivore that keeps me from going back to sugar, bread, gluten, pasta, all that. Because at one point, when, like my mother used to say, if you have your health, you have everything. So I'm 208, 9, 10 days, I think, I forget. 6 months. So I'm going to keep on the carnivore and keep moving. Stay strong.